South Africa, do not go into war against Rwanda, else you will lose this fight terribly. Like, you will lose this war terribly. South Africa has declared they are threatening to declare a war between them and Rwanda. But before I explain this, if this is your first time, please subscribe. My name is Mafi Emmanuel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Now, there's currently a war in DR Congo. I mean, this is not new. This is a serious fight in DR Congo. People are losing their lives every single day. People are dying. Now, recently, South Africa lost 15 soldiers. Is it 13 to 15 soldiers in DR Congo? Now, the issue of the fight here, what has caused this fight, is that South Africa is blaming Rwanda for killing those soldiers. That Rwanda are taking side with a rebel gang known as M23, and these were the people that attacked South African troops and killed them in DR Congo. Now, the president of Rwanda has come out to reply, saying that they are ready for this war. If South Africa wants to take it that way, they are ready. And he has also come out to say that they are not in affiliation to M23, that he doesn't know anything about that. In fact, he has even accused South African president, he has also accused South African government of going to DR Congo, not for peacekeeping. These are his words. I'll play the video so you can have a proper understanding, and I will be back to tell you reasons why I think South Africa should not fight against Rwanda, because I see a lot of South Africans saying, referring to Rwanda as a small country, small Ayana. Do you understand? I hope I got the spelling right. Yes, they are calling Rwanda a very small country. They are underrating Rwanda because, I mean, they think they are South Africa. They can do away with a very small country. Now, South Africa don't go into fight. You will lose this fight. Watch this video from the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame. I will be back with more opinions.
Wednesday night's EAC Crisis Virtual Summit, chaired by President William Ruto, provided a platform.
He got rid of them and he decided to bring in SADC.
For the apparent angry venting by Rwandan President Paul Kagame, who broke away from diplomatic traditions to launch a scathing attack on his South African counterpart, Cyril Ramaphosa.
He's also there pretending to be playing a peacemaker role. And he has a force that has been fighting alongside FDLR and has been fighting the M23 on the instructions of Tshisekedi, because these are people who are not supposed to be in Congo.
The South African leader had earlier in a statement accused Rwanda of supporting the M23 rebels in their takeover of the city of Goma, where 13 South African soldiers were killed. But Kagame denies helping the M23 militia.
M23 are not Rwandans, please. These are Congolese, and one time he accepts it, then another time he says no, part of it is yes, and then the other part is from Rwanda, and these are the. He keeps on going. And how do we, leaders of our own countries, accept this to go on forever and just accept that we shall be manipulated by Tshisekedi or whoever is supporting him? And South Africa dares even issue threats about what is likely to happen after that, and so on and so forth. Of course, we will see what threats they are talking about.
All right, so that was the president of Rwanda. He has come out to deny what South African government are saying, that they are taking side with M23 to fight. Now, the war in DR Congo that has been going on for so many years. A lot of countries have sent their military to help DR Congo restore peace in DR Congo. Now, South Africa too have sent their soldiers there. I think Rwanda and Tanzania, other countries are helping out, if I'm not mistaken. Now, there's a recent accusation by South African government saying that there's this rebel called M23, that Rwanda are taking side. They are the ones funding and supporting M23 to attack South African troops. So, ladies and gentlemen, Let me give out three reasons why I think South Africa should not go into this fight against Rwanda, else they are going to lose. But before I do that, I want you to watch this video. Some Africans have reacted to this, saying that they are making mockery of they are making mockery of South African soldiers, that they look very fat, they look obese like women. Watch this video, I'll be back.
When Julius Malema said South African soldiers are not well-trained soldiers, you guys think it's a joke. Anytime Julius Malema talk, they hate him because he speaks fact and truth. Look at this picture you see up on my phone screen. This is a South African soldier, a male soldier, not a female soldier. See as in carry nyash, see as in carry bomb. Imagine something happen in war front and they want to run for their life. How will this man with big bomb run for his life? And do you know why most of them were being unalive in DRC? Why they were lying down for cover? Their bomb is still up, so most bullets hit them at their bomb. Let me quickly give you an update. Rwanda have activated their air defense system. You know what that means? That means they are fully ready for African soldier.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
All right, so I don't know what to say. South Africans will not find this funny. They will not be happy. Please kindly let me know what you think about this. Now, before I continue and give out this my reasons, I want you to listen to this. This was by a South African. He came on Twitter to say this because South Africans are saying, let's go and retaliate. Let us teach Rwanda a lesson. They are fighting our people. Two of them are these rebels, M23. Let's go and attack Rwanda. Now this is Ntokozo Masuku. Apologies, I can't pronounce this South African name. And it says, this is war. 14 South African soldiers killed, and we are still pretending diplomacy will work. Cyril Ramaphosa must stop being passive and conduct a special military operation, swift, decisive, and unforgiving. Our soldiers cannot die in vain. While Rwanda and M23 continue their aggression, South Africa must strike back. Now, some people have come to reply under. This is Tulas. And he says, we must not allow emotions to get the better of us. Just imagine the reaction. Internationally, if Ramaphosa can wipe off the Smolanyana country, you see, they are underestimating Rwanda, saying Rwanda is a small country. This is the Ntokozo Masuku replied again, saying, this hurt me, bro. Now, this is Somandi. Somandi says, they went to kill and were killed. You think a war is a picnic? Oh, exactly. Those South African soldiers went to DR Congo to go and fight. Because as they were going, if you ask most of those soldiers, they know their fate. They will either come back alive or dead. Do you understand? There's no two ways about it. Whenever a soldier is going to war, you're not going there to live. You're not going for holidays. Anything can happen. You might not come back alive again. This is what this person is saying. So, let me give out three good reasons why South Africa should not fight against Rwanda, because they are underestimating Rwanda because they think Rwanda is a very tiny, small country, of course, very, very small country. They think they can just wipe that country because they are big. They are South Africa. Number one reason why South Africa will lose if they fight against Rwanda is that, number one, Rwanda has just recently formed a strong alliance with Israel and America. So if South Africa decides to go to Rwanda to fight them, they will not only be fighting Rwanda, they will be fighting America and Israel, because Israeli soldiers and American soldiers will be waiting for South Africa there. So it is 3 countries against 1. This is what it means. Now, don't forget recently, South Africa took side in the fight between Israel and Palestine, Gaza. South Africa took side condemning Israel attack on Palestine, on Gaza. Now, Israel is already seeing South Africa as a great enemy for involving in this matter. That is another reason why South Africa should be careful. They should not go into fight against Israel. When you talk about weapons and whatever, you know Israel and America, they are one of the best in the world. And South Africa cannot defeat this country. If they should go fighting using missiles, bombs and whatever. These guys are sophisticated. And again, America, let's talk about America. South Africa is part of BRICS. Now, don't forget, BRICS, one of the sole reason of BRICS is to fight against the US dollars, to devalue the US dollars. And so because of that, America is seeing South Africa as a big enemy. The BRICS consist of Russia, China, South Africa, Brazil, Iran, other countries. Now, I saw something online. If they should launch BRICS, if BRICS should launch their currency, rather, if they launch their currency, in fact, $1 will be equals to 0.002 BRICS. So it means you have to get $100 to get one BRICS. They want to useless dollars, and that is really paining Donald Trump. As I'm speaking right now, Donald Trump is even fighting all these BRICS countries that there will be 100% tariffs on all these countries. Do you understand? On all their trades, if they are trading with America, he's going to add 100% tariffs. That is crazy. So South Africa, don't fight against Rwanda, else you'll be fighting against America and Israel. That will not be good. You will lose this fight because you are going against two powerful countries indirectly, Israel and America, of which they are seeing you guys as enemies. And now Rwanda have formed a strong alliance with these countries. So be very careful. And then number two, the cost of logistics to transport weapons. Let me explain this point very well. Now, from Rwanda to South Africa is thousands of miles. That is from South Africa to Rwanda is very far. So it will cost South African government a lot of money and resources to transport their ammunition, their arms, their weapons to go and fight Rwanda. It will take them hours to transport those things. It will cost in logistics. It will not be easy transporting their armor tank, AK-47. I don't know. It will cost them a lot of money. It is not like a country close to South Africa like Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mozambique. No, Rwanda is very far. It's around middle Africa. So it will cost them a lot, cost of logistics in transporting those ammunition. It will cost South Africa a lot. That is another reason why they should not go into fight. And then the last reason that I've been able to drive out, number one is Rwanda is using more sophisticated modern weapons. The weapons they are using is up to date. Their president have been there ruling for a very long time, so everything in their military is stabilized. Have you seen the military weapons? Have you seen the weapons that Rwanda are using to fight? Sophisticated. Now, I want you to watch these South African weapons, the one they are using to fight in DR Congo. I learned it was a weapon they used to fight during World War I. You are using that to fight Rwanda, you will lose. Watch the video, I'll be back. So, how can you use that to win Rwanda? Let's be realistic. Anyway, I pray that it should not get into war, that people should not lose their lives. I pray for peace. Let peace reign in Africa. Rwanda, South Africa, please don't go into war. We don't want that to happen. Let's love ourselves as African. That is what I would say. And South Africa, please think this through. Do not go into war against Rwanda, because Rwanda are saying they are ready to. They have come out to tell you guys that they are not in support. They are not supporting M23. So please, you guys should let this go. So my name is Marfin Manuel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. Until the next time, I can't wait to see you. I'm out.